Move on to useful services. These are services that are going to make your lives super easy. Like, they're just going to make things way, way better for you. You know, a useful service would be knowing where my clicker is.
I'm sure Benson would be able to help you with that.
Maybe it will. So, first useful service that I want to talk about. Notice how I'm the only tutor that everyone talks in the middle of it, and that's because I've built rapport with you all.
Sure. You can swing it that way.
So, first useful service, use Gmail. Scrap your Hotmail, scrap your Yahoo, scrap everything like that. Use Gmail. Gmail is the best email service that exists. Gmail are constantly adding crazy, crazy new features to it. So use Gmail, set up a business email, you go onto G Suite for Business, and you get their basic package. Don't get the standard package that they try to sell you. The standard package comes with a terabyte of online storage. Chances are you don't need that. That costs £9 a month. The basic suite costs £3 a month. Anyone can afford £3 a month. It's less than a cup of coffee, especially at Cafe Nero. So,
How much storage do you get?
you get 30 gig with G Suite Basic, which 30 gig for your promo and stuff. If you're just putting your promo and your contracts, your work stuff on there, should be more than enough. So, Streak. Has anyone ever used Streak before? So, Streak is a platform that allows you to create pipelines. Now, a sales pipeline traditionally goes from inquiry to contacted, all the way through the process to writing the contract, booking the contract, sending the contract out, invoice paid. Streak allows you to set this system up on your Gmail. So you're not using a second platform, you're not using anything else. When you're dealing with an inquiry, you can look at Streak and see exactly where in the stage of booking it is. And literally just called streak.com, I think, or streak.io maybe. So, mail tracker. Dun dun dun. I know if everyone's read their emails. So, it's mailtracker.so, I think. If you just Google mail tracker, there is a bunch of services. I literally use the one called mail tracker. They have a free service as well as a paid service. The paid service does a bit of creepy stuff though, so I've just got the free service. So mail tracker, it's great for if you ever get into an argument with, oh, we never received your tech rider, we never received this, we never got your invoice. You're like, I got proof, I've got the IP address of the person who read that invoice. So you can view all that. Now, the premium service does have things where you can check if people have downloaded attachments, viewed attachments, how many times they've clicked on it, how many times they've viewed your email, things like that. And it looks really simple on your Gmail. All it is next to the person's name is you've got 2 ticks. And it's similar to, you know, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger. Those ticks will go green when they've read your message. Okay? Any questions on Gmail and that sort of stuff?
Can you use it for emails already sent?
No. Essentially what it does is it attaches a tiny little pixel to your email, and this pixel is an image, but that image has a sort of like a hyperlink or an algorithm attached to it, and when that pixel gets light, or the email is opened essentially in a digital way, it's like an LDR but digitally. So when it is viewed by the light, it tells the rest of the world this has been viewed. So it's a very intelligent way of doing it.
Do the style. Do the style.
125 special.
You're not getting 175 special. Okay. Station integrated with Notion.so. This is a system that I've started using. Station essentially is, it's a web browser of sorts. It's a web browser that can integrate other apps with it. Now that web browser limits you in what you can do. It doesn't allow you to do things like scroll Facebook or waste all your day on it.
Yeah.
It basically, you set up Station with just the things you need to get your work done. There is no distractions in Station. It gets rid of all distractions for you. Now, good thing with Station is you can also integrate some mobile apps with it. So you can have things such as your WhatsApp messages on Station. So you never even have to pick up your phone. You don't have an excuse to look at your phone whatsoever because you can text everyone you need to through Station. Now, Notion, I showed a couple of people yesterday. Notion is it's an insane system. You can essentially build anything you want through Notion. Now, Notion, you can create CRM softwares, you can create spreadsheets, you can create booking contracts. Notion essentially is different spreadsheets with different layers placed on top of them, but all the data from these different spreadsheets can talk to other spreadsheets. But you put a nice skin over the top of it and it changes the look of it, makes it feel a lot less daunting than a spreadsheet. Now, I'll quickly show you these two because I do think they're extremely helpful. Unfortunately, the internet in here is crap, and Station, if you've got bad internet, Station does not like bad internet, just so everyone knows. So this is my Station account, if it will let me actually get it here. So you see down this side here, I have things like my Stripe processor, I have my Gmail, my Todoist, Google Calendar, Drive, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Zero, Wave, Stripe, Facebook Business Manager. That's all I need basically in a general day-to-day thing. If I'm doing posts on Facebook, they're all set posts through Facebook Business Manager. I've got my accounting software in there for both my personal and my business work. I've got ways of taking online payments through there. By the way, you can all take online payments relatively cheap now. So if anyone wants to take a deposit by card, just get a Stripe account and you can do it over the phone with them really easily. Stripe. Stripe.com. You will have to sign up with the ICO though, the Information Commissioner's Office, because you're dealing with card details there, but that's like £30 a year, I think.
What did you say that was, sorry?
Information Commissioner's Office, ICO. If you go on ICO.com, I'm pretty sure you should come up with all the information you need, but I'm pretty sure legally if you're dealing with card details, you do have to be registered with them.
And you said you do it over the phone?
Yeah, you can take their payment over the phone. Or you can send them a link and say, click here, put your card details in, and there you go. And that's a quick way of getting deposits without any excuses, basically. So this is Station in a nutshell. You can also put things like your banking apps and stuff like that into these. So you can see my calendar makes me feel a bit sick. All your messengers, oh, I'm scrolling through into your accounting software and such. So Notion is another one that I love, which is here. And so Notion, I've already shown you the CRM software, but with Notion you can also create different sort of separate entities to the rest of your other companies. So you can have one for your personal work, one for all your side hustles. You create a different thing entirely for them. So say let's go on to Bezel. So that's my CRM for Bezel to find us pre-backers, people who are going to invest in us prior to release. We've got costing, we've got the application roadmap. Now, these application roadmaps, we can go, also doesn't like scrolling for some reason, but you can see, polish no bugs, get things done. So we can go through all. I wish I could see that bottom bar.
Double click in the top. Can you pull the thing down a bit? The actual thing there.
What?
The screen on the...
If you're going to tell me this goes down further, If I pull this and it goes all the way up, I'm going to kill you. I'm not touching that thing. Just pull what forward?
Just put it slightly forward.
What forward?
Put something behind it.
Are you going to come and stand here and hold this forward for me? Yeah, I carry around a big 4-meter stick with me.
Do you not have a problem with that?
So
You don't staff then?
I do staff, you cheeky bugger.
I've got 4.5
So
meters.
you can see here how I've created different roadmaps for different individual parts of the business. So we've got roadmap for growth. This is actual business development. We've got a marketing roadmap. We've got an application roadmap. This knows and teaches exactly where things are at every stage in the business. So you can see here, we've pretty much finished phase 1 and we're moving into phase 2 in the marketing plan. Roadmap for growth, we're moving these phases along. So we're still very early in the roadmap for the business, apparently. So with these, there's a lot you can do. I mean, you can even implement spreadsheets as well. So here should come up with a Google spreadsheet. So your Google can work with your Notion. There's no one's name on there. So you can see here how that's going to be super, super useful for any of you, basically. Right. The next one, accounting software. If you're still using spreadsheets and a Word document, please don't. You can use Xero, you can use Wave. Has anyone ever used these sort of things before?
Yeah.
Good. Basically, with a thing like Wave, Wave is free for most people. It's, well, free for everyone. It's pretty good up until the moment you become VAT registered. Then it's useless because it's an American-based company. With Wave, you can literally take a photo of your receipt and it will upload it directly to the application. You can also send out invoices through your phone. So if you forgot to send an invoice on a job or you changed something in your invoice while on the job, on the drive home, you can literally just amend the invoice and get it sent straight away. So with these, Xero is your more business-headed one. Xero is about £40 a month, and Xero's the better one. It's one more accountants will like. If you go to an accountant with Wave, they'll generally be confused because it's quite a new system. But things like Xero, QuickBooks, that sort of stuff, they're much better if you're working with an accountant. But again, they are paid services. So, go on.
Can you link up like your Amazon account to automatically tip?
You can with Xero. You can if you're selling through Amazon and selling through things.
Yeah, if you're buying.
So what you would have to do is that you would get your receipts sent in. You would have to click download as a PDF on your email, then attach that to your Xero or your Wave account. Xero is a much easier system because you can set up an alternative email address. So I have accounts at Circus Uncertainty. I just forward emails to accounts at Circus Uncertainty and then I know it's put straight into my Xero account. Costs a bit more money, but I really like that service. So that makes 40 quid a month plus then I have to pay the £3 or £4 a month for the accounts at Circus Uncertainty email address. Whereas Wave, you do have to do a bit of convoluted tasks. You have to download them and attach them into your Wave documents. So, hey, yeah, they catch you in with that. So, this is what Wave looks like. Scroll down, you get all your reports and such. You see your expenses straight away. And you can go up here and you can create your invoices. Oh, if I can move my mouse properly. So you can create your sales, add your purchases in, do your accounting, do your payroll, get your reports. And those reports are perfect for basically just sending them straight to HMRC. You've got a nice detailed report. If you're sending in reports to HMRC, which you don't have to, I don't think at all. But chances are you're probably a lot less likely to get audited, I would imagine. I still don't send them in because screw HMRC. That accounting woman's screaming my name right now. So, Hootsuite. Hootsuite is a social media manager. You can connect all your social media accounts like your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Twitch probably. And you can connect them all together. They're in one place. There is an application in Station to connect your Hootsuite to Station as well then. So it's, again, all in one nice easy place. And with Hootsuite, what you can do is create, timed posts. So say you spend one day each month creating a month worth of content for all your social media channels. Pardon me. Then you don't have to look at your social media whatsoever ever again. So just one day a month, use it on Hootsuite, tell Hootsuite the days and times you want those to go out live, and Hootsuite does it all for you. Now, you can only link 3 accounts on the free version, so traditionally that would be your Facebook page, your Facebook profile, and your Instagram, I would probably say. Scheduled posting works a dream. So is that a question, Guy?
No, I was saying that's all I've got.
Oh, that's all you've got?
2 Facebook and an Instagram.
Sorry, I thought that Hootsuite wasn't supporting Instagram.
They might have dropped it. It's been a while since I've used Hootsuite. Social media is not part of our model, so we don't use social media whatsoever. If you look on Circus and Certainty's social media page are like 5 years old or something.
I believe you can still use it to plan, but then you set yourself an alarm to do upload, so you can like write all of the details and then just copy it straight over to Instagram. And you can do that also with the app called Preview, where you can then plan the whole layout of your Instagram page.
So Preview's another one.
Yeah.
Preview.
Was that called Preview?
Yeah, I've got some
Is that spelled in any
Instagram
weird?
useful apps.
Oh, I don't use Instagram. I'm not down with the kids enough.
I mean, that's what I use.
I am a kid. So contract automation. This is another one that can really kill your time in a day. And we're all about getting rid of time killers in life. So contract automation is much quicker than doing a Word doc. Spending maybe a week or so learning how to use a database and then building yourself a database. To be honest, if you really want one and can't be asked building it, I'll give you mine. I don't really care. And eventually, Gigio is another option. Gigio is a paid service, and essentially they will do your contracting for you. You just fill in a booking form, they will do it, they'll send your client confirmation, then you can get digital signatures, and that will move all your contracting around. Bezel is the one we're creating that is going to throw everything in the air and throw the pram out the window along with the baby. So I like throwing the pram and then throwing the baby, just to be signifying that I don't want the baby in there either. Okay. No, that'd be one up for the kid, pram and baby. 4-4-1 with prams and kids. I should never be a parent. So with Bezel, what we're doing is we're doing digital signed contracts that you can sign through a finger tap on your phone if you've got a fingerprint reader. You can also send those digital contracts to clients outside of Bezel as well to each other within the app. It's also going to have your accounting software set into it. Bezel will also tell you when to set off for a job. It will check your traffic and tell you, oh, traffic's getting worse, you need to set off half an hour earlier. It has a kit list built into it. It will tell you exactly what you need to pack for each and every job you do. We're also building essentially Uber into the thing and putting a rideshare feature. So say Ed's going on a job and Zen's going on a job. They're both going to a very similar venue. They both live about 5 miles apart. The app will link them together and say, you might as well go together. Save yourself the travel budget. So we're doing a lot of interesting things with Bezel, and essentially it's also going to make your lives a lot easier for agents. That's our main route with this, is agents are going to love you for having this, because when you get a Bezel account, it gives your agents public access to your calendars, so they can see if you're available just by clicking on your profile. You decide how much information you want to share with any particular person or any particular agent. They will also be able to see your promotional images, your videos. They will be able to download any of this straight from your profile. They will also be able to get your risk assessments, your templates, everything they need about you. They'll be able to see your pricing structures right within the app, and you choose exactly how much you want to share with any one agent or any one client. Now, all of that is going to make your agents love you, because they don't even if you're not answering the phone, they just look on your profile and go, yeah, he looks like he's available. Obviously, they're going to have to call you to confirm the date, but they can see at a glance, can I even quote him on this job? It's going to speed up the process for everyone, basically.
How much do you charge for it?
It's free.
Oh, wicked.
We have a free service, yes. Yeah, we're offering a free service for it. Essentially, we have a premium version. The premium version is going to do some of the extra things. You know, like telling you when the traffic is getting worse. That costs us money to do. We have to pay for that, so we have to add that into the premium service. There's some services that essentially cost us money. Like if you're integrating it with Xero, that does cost us money to run that API. So we do have to charge if you're integrating with Xero. If you're using the inbuilt accounting software, it's free. So a lot of the service in this is free. All the stuff with giving your clients information, giving your agents your calendar, giving your agents all your risk assessment, your template, your promo, all that stuff is free. So yeah, a lot of Bezel is going to be free for performers. Agents have to pay for it, obviously, but they got money. I didn't want to say that.